Once again, welcome back and welcome to in my channel today. So we're on the day number 4, and in the day number 3 we discuss about the maturity model, that how the service now say that SIR need to be mature, and what about the SIR implementation journey for the customer. Now we are going to be actually deep dive in security incident response. So let's discuss something from the examination perspective as well. This is a very big slide, and we need to be cover this the content of these slides in a one by one manner. Okay, the first question come in the mind, Atul, why or what is the goal of a security incident response, SIR? See, if let's say if I want to be implement ITSM, what is the goal? To track the incident change problem on a single platform, or to automate the changes, to reduce the fail changes, or to reduce the backout changes, to get that why this change fail, why this incident happen, what is the problem for this particular incident again happening again and again. So in the same manner, there are some goals has been defined in the SIR module as well. So these goals basically we can say is OAPR. Again, important from the examination perspective. So please read about this. O stand for organize. A stand for analyze. P stand for prioritize. And R stand for respond. From examination, this can be the one of the finest question can come there. Okay. When we say that organize means that we need to be put or bring this incident in a one platform so that we can analyze it. So again, now remember the example that when we are keeping all the incident records or the all SIR records in a spreadsheet or in the different tools, it is tough to organize. So the first goal which SIR says that let's organize everything in a one place, single record. Because when we have a single record, I'm able to analyze. Now, who is I'm here? We will discuss the teams here, like SIR teams are there who are analyzing this particular incident in a given manner, in a given standard. Then third is the prioritization. As we know that in the implementation or maturity model or the maturity life cycle, we see that automatic prioritization should be happen. And finally, this is the last point, respond, which means that in case any SIR are registered in ServiceNow, how to respond. And there's a one term which I mentioned specifically here called the containment. As I say in the beginning, this particular certification is more on the theoretical part, not on the practical part, even though we will do the practical part as well. But we need to be discussed that how this particular stuff work here. So there's a very well saying in the ServiceNow world or in the SIR world that containment as soon as possible. Containment, if I say in the normal or the layman language, means something which we need to be catch immediately and start working on that particular part, right? Containment karna. Let's try to be understand the word in the dictionary part. Containment meaning action of keeping something harmful under control or within the limits. I know that this incident can impact on my system very badly. So let's try to keep an hold on that part or keep that thing under the control within the limits so that it should not impact more than the expected one. Or let's say it should not impact even more or more. Okay, this is what the main fundamental goal of SIR here, that containment as soon as possible. And we have to be reduce the response time. If more response were there like 287 days, if you remember the 287 days we discussed about in that survey, this much time it take to detect and contain. 287 is a too much. So we have to be work where containment can be done as soon as possible and we can respond the incident quickly. But to respond the incident quickly, we have to be analyze it. And when we say analyze, it means we need to be say that the right information should be available with the right eyes or right group at the right time. So I can say right information at the right time in the right hands or eyes. Only then we can analyze. So like if I say there is a fire, if I say to a kid of 4 or 5 years, okay, go and check what is be happening, he cannot give me the right information. But if I send anybody, or if I ask any adult, go and check what's be happening there, he can give me the exact information at the right time, in the right hand, in the right eyes. I remember the example of the epic of the Mahabharata, where Sanjay was there and he is giving the right information at the right time, give to the right person as a Dhritarashtra there. So this is what we can say, that this is the purpose of this particular stuff. And three things we have to be understand more here. I know that this is more on the theoretical part, so let me come to the screen. It will look like good if you see here. Okay. So what it says here, that the incident response, the security incident response objective. What is the objective of this particular module here? Is number one, to increase the speed of detection, quick detection, quick containment, and the last is quick resolution. This is the objective and these are the goal to organize in a proper manner, analyze in a proper manner, prioritize in a proper manner, and respond in a proper manner. But what is the objective is mainly to increase, to detect quickly, to contain quickly, and to resolve quickly. This is what the definition, or what I can say, this is what the SIR main purpose. This is very important discussion, and the question can come directly from here itself. A security incident can be raised via manual or via automation as well. We will see that how its manual work, how the automation work. When we talk about manual, like someone is going and logging it. When we say automated with the email processing and with some other tools collaboration, we can do that particular part. Now, once we clear with this part, now we need to be understand the next action. That what is the life cycle of a security incident? What is the life cycle of a security incident? Let me see if I have something here. No, I don't have something here. So let me tell you this part. Life cycle of a, or I'll not say life cycle, basically I say incident response life cycle. Incident response life cycle. So let me come here and we'll go a little bit more here and come this side. So incident response life cycle. Let me check. I have something got from the internet. If I can get something here. Yes, this one. Let me bring this little bit on the top. Yes. This is very easily available on the internet. I got this image from the internet itself, and this is very useful for me. What it says, and this is not the life cycle of a security incident. This is the life cycle of the incident response. That number one, we had to prepare. Prepare means, again, this is important. Prepare, detection and analyze, containment, eradications and recovery, and post incident activity. When we say preparation means, we need to be prepared our people, our teams, to respond to the security incident. Let's say I implement SIR for one of my customer, but there's no team who is going to be tackle that incident. Then it's not worth it to be implement that particular tool. So it means at this particular time we have to be defined, we have to be appropriately trained the resources on the tool, that how to handle the security incident, mainly response level. I want to say respond to the security incident. Is this possible by a consultant? No. To do the preparation part, it is very much important that the customer should participate as equal as a ServiceNow consultant is participating. See, in the SIR, one thing is very much clear. It is not me who driving it. It is the customer need and customer objective who is driving this particular implementation part. If they want to get rid from this security perspective, they need to be implement this tool with the best practices and the implementation part. So the first part is called the preparation, that get ready with our team to prepare that part. Now the detection, how to detect, how to know that we have a incident, we have a security incident here, and how to analyze. So detection can be done with the multiple, with the support of the multiple tools. Maybe from the firewall, maybe we call it as a IDS, that is called the intrusion detection system. We have a system logs, we have a logs of email as well. With the help of that, we will detect the incident and analyze. Now, analyze is a very important part. Why? Because analysis can be done manually as well. Analysis can be done with the help of the machine learning as well. But if I'm on the stage one, I'm on the maturity level one, and in the journey of modernize, then this will be completely manual part. Again, I'm coming back to my previous example, that if everything is coming in a one system, then it is easy for my team to analyze the incident quickly and in a better manner. And you can see here that we are going from here to here. What this means? This particular step has a three steps: containment, eradication, and recovery. What this means? Containment means that let's remove or let's minimize the impact of this security incident. As we see this definition here, if you remember in the previous one, containment meaning this one, to keep something harmful under control. So it means I know, okay, I detect there is some security incident and my team is analyzing. Now the question comes, how we can minimize the impact. There is a fire going on. How I can minimize the impact on my building. Let's close all the doors so that it should not come inside. This is what the containment word here. Cut the particular servers, cut the particular CIs from the network, complete network, so that it should not impact all other places. I remember the example here. I was watching a series on the sorry, on the web series for the scam 2003, which is on the based on the Telegi, that is on the stamp paper part. So he gave a floppy disk to one of his friend, and that friend put that floppy disk in the computer. As soon as he put that floppy disk in his computer, everybody in his office start getting a message. This is what the containment have to be done. As soon as we got, let's cut this system from the complete, or cut those systems completely from the network, so that it should not going to impact other system. Now, what is the meaning of the eradication? In simple words, let's try to be understand. Eradication meaning this one, to complete destruction of something. What this mean? This mean let's try to fix, let's try to fix something so that it should not destruct everything. And that is why it say that containment, eradication, and recovery means I know it is going to be impact, but can I do something to minimize that part? This is what we have called the eradication. Maybe it's a workaround only. Let's cut those servers from the network so that it should not impact anything, right? So this is what we can do. So we can use the playbooks, we can use the run books to support here our teams, and they can do that part. And the recovery. Recovery says that how I can bring back everything to the normal. Okay, ransom attack has been done. I do containment, I do eradication. Now, how I can bring those servers to the life again in the production system again? What is the plan for that? This is what the recovery do. And these steps are work in a cycle. Maybe you do some containment, again analyze, do some eradication, again analyze, you do some recovery, again analyze. And once this has been done, then we can go for the we can go for the post incident review. It means Now let's understand the observations. Understand the parts that why this happened. Where were the loophole? Where were the drawbacks? So that tomorrow if something similar happen with me or some other company or the partner, I can support them. And this is very much important point in the SIR. SIR will never get closed until unless we have the post incident activity complete. This is must here. Without this, we cannot do. So this is the life cycle of a incident response here. Hope this is clear to you. Now let come to the this part. What I can say, report dashboard. Okay. Now let's come to this part. Let me see if I have anything else further. Not here. Okay. I got the idea. Okay. So now how a security incident get created. If you remember that we were discussing, there are two ways to create a security incident. Number one is a manual. Let me put it here so that it's remember. Ways to create SI. One is manual. Manual means there is a team available who will go and open the security incident form and log the incident. Or so I can say from the form or from the catalog. Yes, ServiceNow provide out of the box catalogs to capture the security incident as well. Maybe we are not aware earlier, but this is the part has been done here. And number two, automatic. Automatic here. What is the meaning of this automatic? That maybe via inbound email action. I'm processing it, or we can say email processing. Okay. Or maybe with the help of the integration of the third party. Anyway, I can automate, I can have some integration with the different tools, and I can get the data and create the incident in my service now as well. This is important point from the examination perspective, that what are the two ways to create the incident here. Okay, now important point again from the customer, from the I can say customer perspective. As a service now provide few catalog items from the security incident perspective. Now we have to be tell to the customer that what catalog items are fitting in your bucket. Number one part. Are you able to use those catalog items as it is, or you want some changes, you want some modification on that particular part? Number two, who is going to be use those catalog items? If I give those catalog items to all the users, to all the end users, maybe someone by mistake create the incident, SI incident, and that can create a panic in my team. So better we have to be think that shall I give this access of this catalog item to everybody or not? Don't worry, we will discuss this catalog item in depth when we go for the plugin activation. Then the third part is that if this security incident will be there, then who convert this security incident in the normal incident? Let's say I raise a incident as a security incident, but later on I came to know no, it is not a security incident, it's a normal incident. Then who can convert that? So these are the 3 and 4 points we have to be take care on that particular part. And when we come to the automation part, that what are the other information required to actually conclude that yes, this is the SI for me, and how these events will be captured, how these alerts will be captured, how this will be correlated together, and we can filtered it and we can say yes, this is the security incident is the right one, and we have to be raise a security incident on that particular part here. Now let's complete this left hand section, then we go to the right hand section. What is security? We discuss on the day one as well. What is security? If I go again, because I'm very much want to be take this particular security meaning, a state of being free from danger or threat. I am secure in this room. It cannot, the fire cannot impact this room. I'm free from all the dangers. I'm free. Putting the word all is not the right here. So I'm free from the danger or the threat. We are safe. So like In India, approximately when it was summer, so there was a lot of flood happening in a lot of states. So we call to our relatives, our parents, as well. We say, hey, are you guys safe? They say, yes, we are safe. We have safe from this danger. There's no impact of the flood at our area, in our area. If something happened, then we are still safe because we are moving to the floor one or floor two or floor three specifically on that particular part. Okay, this is what the security. Now the question comes, what is the security incident and what is the security incident response? Again, a important point from the examination perspective. As it is the definition we had to be give. Security incident, as the term says, the violation of a computer security policies, acceptable use policies, or the standard computer practice. Specifically, they are putting computer because these are related to the computer or the I can say this particular word only, computer as a place only. Okay, because if we want to run something in the digital manner, we have to do some policies, security policies. So this says if there is a violation on the computer security policy, let's say I say you cannot enter in the computer room with shoes, and if someone is coming, it means he or she is violating the policy there. Acceptable use of policy, anytime when you are going out, you need to be shut down your system or the computer properly. This is what the acceptable use of policy or the standard computer practice. Don't put the hot uh, coffee mug or the water cup on the laptop or the computer. This is the standard computer practices. So if anything happen in this, any violation happen in this, then it is called a security incident. And when we have any action plan to against this particular security incident, that become the security incident response. Due to that person did not shut down the computer properly, I'm getting the restart error again and again. Now how to remediate, how to take action on that part? This is what the security incident response is. The action plan taken to mitigate the security incident means if something goes wrong due to these violation, we have to mitigate, then it is a response that is called the security and response or imminent security threats. Someone say, hey, please shut down all the system because I hear that ransom attack happened next to our customer or one of our customer, and we're getting the data from there. So this is what imminent security threats we have to be mitigate. That part is called the security incident response here. The key focus in this part